Is let's see, it's Sunday. It's the 20th of June. And once again, we're here in the annex with Loom and her little kittens. We've just rearranged a whole bunch of stuff, and so they're exploring, I don't know, the same old new territory. But we took their box out. As you can see, they don't have their little safety box to go to anymore, although they weren't really using it anyway, which is why we took it out. I thought they might have more fun with a bed. Their mom, Loom here, is desperate to find something to play with right now. She keeps making her little play noises and running around, and every time I move something, she runs over to see if she can play with it. So let's start by getting her a little something to play with, maybe. What do we got in here? Here we go. This is a fun one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, settle down a little, though. She wants to get her head right in this drawer, and I think we can all see why. Oh, but mostly she just wants to play. Let's see if I can manage this. I should have got this out before we started. Oh. So we took the sort of the first step in getting things arranged for the kittens in here, but there's still more work for me to do, like bring out some of the classic beds that are somewhat enclosed. Or I'm gonna go and take a look at all the stuff people have sent for the rainbow theme. I think we've got a cool like unicorn bed that might be good for them at this particular age. So I'll check that out. We'll slowly get that stuff set up. Of course, the main thing it feels like I'm dealing with right now is the air conditioning. This room is nicely air conditioned, so it's kind of a pleasant place for me to hang out once in a while. But the majority of the house right now is not. All the downstairs and it's rough. The good news is we've got it all scheduled for replacement the end of the first week in July. So just a couple weeks out. They really move fast for us, and I really appreciate that. So we're going to get the air conditioning worked out, but and meanwhile, we're going to have a couple rough weeks. And boy, do I have a lot of sympathy for all of you that are dealing with the same kind of thing. Either you don't have air conditioning or it's broken for you. That's rough. And right now, I'm feeling your pain. All right, Loom, let's take a look at your kittens, okay? You can play with this string for a minute on your own. Unsupervised. If you watched the regular Kitten Academy live stream a few hours ago, I put up a toy and all the kids were playing with it, and it was a lot of fun. But we're not probably going to get down to see them because they're all napping in their nicely air-conditioned room right now. The room for the kittens downstairs that the oranges are in is the only room downstairs that has air conditioning because we took some extra care to get some air conditioning put in there just for them to hold them over until the real thing's working. So they're nice and cool. Nothing to worry about there, but they're also napping, and we don't need to go in and disturb them right now. They had a busy morning. So if you want to see the oranges having a whole bunch of fun, you can switch over to the regular Kitten Academy live stream and just rewind a couple of hours. When you see them playing in the right-hand doorway, the double doors on the right, when you see the whole group of them in the double doors on the right, you know you've rewound to the right place. That's how you can tell. So these guys are doing pretty well. Chevy has been consistently gaining weight on his own without too much help from me. I think this is him right here. Yes, this is him. So I'm probably, unless, he's got some rough time, I shouldn't say anything like I'm probably not going to feed him anymore. But this morning I didn't feed him, and we'll see if I can keep up that streak of him winning without my help. The other ones, even though Paisley gained a little bit and clearly nursed a little bit, they still need a little more help on the regular basis. So just to let you know, we're still keeping an eye on them. I'm trying to feed them less and less frequently, hoping that Mom can pick up the slack and that they all are nursing a little bit. So we'll see how it works out. Just to know we're still working on it. This is Paisley, by the way, the one girl in the group. Hi, sweetie pie. Hi, little Paisley. Paisley, Paisley, give me your answer. I don't know. Are we going to get a bicycle built for 2 kittens? Immediately goes to biting her brother on the butt. I still have to look at the tails of the 2 tabby twins to know for sure who's who. Sometimes I have a guess, and then often I'm wrong. This is Chevy again over here. Hi, Paisley. What are you doing? You climb up here? You were thinking about it, weren't you? So that makes this one herringbone. I know if you're watching the regular Kitten Academy live stream, I know my leg's right in front of the camera. I'm sorry about that. I'm doing what I can, folks. There, maybe that's a little better. So this is little herringbone. Hey, Harry. They've got this reflex where if you start sort of scratching on their back, they like to roll over. And I don't know if the reflex is there because that's how mom sort of, grooms them, or if it's there because they want to play and fight back, or both, I guess. Nature's pretty efficient that way, but it's pretty cute. Wow, did you see that? He was going to wind up for a little pounce, I think. He aborted, but it was a nice try, nice start. They're definitely getting ready to start, even more play in the zoomies, the little micro zoomies, and running around their space and having a good old time. I gave them 3 different kinds of food. We've got the RC Mom and Baby Cat, we've got Fancy Feast, and we've got the dry food too, which we don't normally do, but their mom likes it, and I thought it couldn't hurt to put some in their zone. And then a little dish of water for them to check out too when they're ready. And then there's a bigger stash of food and water outside for mom. None of them are really eating on their own yet, although Paisley's taken a few baths in the food bowl. She seems to like falling and laying in the food, which is ridiculous. She'll figure out what it's really for soon enough. But none of them are eating yet. Even the ones that will eat a little bit, like Chevy especially, has been good about that. If I start him feeding, he'll eat a little bit. Basket Weave has been that way. We'll eat a little bit if I start him out. But hardly anything. They'll just eat like a bite or take a couple licks, and then they're on to other things. So they haven't quite figured it out yet. But it's still early. They're only just over 3 weeks old. They'll be 4 weeks on Thursday. So, we normally expect... Oh, okay, it says we dropped off there for a second. I don't know what that looked like on your end, but it says we're back. So, anyway, I was just saying that none of them are eating yet, and we normally expect them to start eating around 4 or 5 weeks. So it's early if they started to eat at all. It wouldn't, you wouldn't expect it to be yet. So that's okay. And... I did leave our internet going full speed on the regular stream before I started this. So I'm really pushing my luck with this streaming because I know that's really hitting the very limit of what our internet can do. So my fault. That's probably why things skipped, and we may see a little more of that. But probably not going to be too long of a close-up anyway. I just wanted to show you some cute kittens, tell you everybody's doing really well. Oh, and I wanted to mention, for those of you that don't watch the mailbag and so didn't get any of the news from yesterday's mailbag, I wanted to mention the fact that I talked to the people at Dawes, and they, actually I shouldn't say that because it wasn't a direct message from Dawes, but I think that they have accounted for, or at least have applications for, both port and millet, where I know the last thing I said was that there were no adopters for port and millet. I thought I was pretty clear, though, that there could be applications and I just wouldn't know. And I think I should clarify that I think there are definitely applications in, and there might even be people that Dawes have in mind or have told they're approved. I haven't got the word yet, but I'm going to be working on that. So there you go, I guess. Millet and port and all the oranges probably have places to go, and I'll find out all the details soon. That reminds me that in other news, tomorrow, Millet is going to our vet for a checkup and to see what Dr. Katz thinks about his progress. And then, you kids, why don't you just try sleeping in this nice bed that I put here just for you instead of in front of? Why don't you hop right in there? Good job, kids. Let's check that out. Oh, isn't that nice? Okay. Let's see, what was I saying? I was saying, oh, Millet's going to the vet tomorrow, and we're going to find out what Dr. Katz thinks of his progress. But I presume it's going to be the exact same thing that the surgeon said, which was basically, he could be more improved if we decided to, put him in another brace. But she didn't think it was necessary, and that he is all set up to live a good, regular, healthy life. I think that's all that we want for him, really. So I think probably Dr. Katz is going to be right along on that, but we'll find out tomorrow. And then the day after tomorrow is all of the Orange Boys going in for their neuters. I keep wanting to say spay. All the Orange Boys going in for their neuters, so that's exciting. And then after that, they'll be eligible to be adopted. Of course, I still have to get in touch with any of the adopters or get the info from Dawes or whatever. So probably they're not going to disappear right away. But if I get that info and things are really moving fast, we might see some of them go next weekend, as soon as that possibly. We'll see. I'm going to miss them too. Ordinarily, if we had one class on its way out the door, we'd be talking about when to bring in the next one. But I was saying during mailbag, we've got kind of a lot of things going on right now. Not all of them related to kittens, and not all of them related to the air conditioning. I'd like to see some of that cleared off my plate, and sort of dealt with before. So I guess all I'm saying is that we might take, a week or two and say, all right, then we're going to bring in the next class. There'll be overlap. We're not going to be here with no kittens and no mom cats. But these guys have still got at least 2 months with us. So we've got some time, even if the oranges go this weekend, we've got some time to just focus on these guys and taking care of business, and then bring in our next mom cat after that would be my plan anyway. Well, Paisley, you are really stealing this close-up because you're the only one that wants to be awake and looking at us. What are you looking at me like that for? What are you looking at me like that for? Everybody else, all the boys are sleeping. It's just Paisley that's still awake. You guys know Argyle and Basket Weave and the Tabby twins, and then Paisley. Well, Paisley, just you and me, kiddo. Boop, boop. These kids had a big breakfast. I made sure that they were all fed, except Chevy, like I said, who apparently ate a lot overnight according to the weight chart. And it actually won't be too much longer until I need to come in here and weigh them again and see if I need to feed them again. But we have been slowing down quite a bit on that, as I suggested earlier. I think they're sort of starting to get the hang of things. You look like you're just going to fall asleep sitting up now, Paisley. You're probably just as tired as your brothers. Meanwhile, Loom never stops talking to her kids. If you watch the regular stream, you hear her talking like that all the time. You just got a lot to say, don't you, Loomy? Meow, meow. Will you play with a noodle stick or something? Oh, if I go back in the drawer right now, though, she's just going to be running all over. Oh, boy. Yeah, okay, I know. You want some treats. Okay, we'll get you some treats, too. Hang on. She'll climb right in that drawer if you give her a chance. Hang on, can I get this treats open with one hand? I know, Loom. You say you can do it with no hands if I let her. We're not going to let you, though. I'm trying to show you guys something fun while she's doing this. She's all over me for treats. Meow, meow. You're right. Katia Rhonda, she does love that yellow spring. She has a lot of fun running around with that spring and throwing it around. She's actually very playful with a lot of her toys. The spring is a good one. The string toys, anything that resembles a string. The other day, she dug the network cable out from under the rug. One of the many reasons that we have rugs in these kittens' rooms is to hide the camera cables and just to hide them from the stream. It's fine if the cats eat them or something. They're not dangerous. Just take the stream out. That's fine. Anyway, she was digging underneath there and yesterday pulled out the cables that are hidden under there and was playing with them like they were big strings, which they basically are, I guess. Hi. Hi, Lumi. What do you want? Okay. Last one. Got it? These treats are the Kitten Nibbly Grills, and they are a favorite treat of everybody. Loom really likes them, but we've tried them on the oranges and millet and the faculty. So far, every cat seems to really like them. Did I tell you guys how smart Loom is, by the way? Yes, you are a smarty cat. I saw her the other day, and it wasn't on the stream quite, because I didn't get the camera pointed to her in time. But I saw her over here trying to figure out how to open the drawers, and you could tell she was really trying to figure it out because she came down here and she started hitting on this bottom thing. And then she's like, that wasn't working. And she pulled the cheese out of the way and tried to look underneath the drawers, and she figured that wasn't working. And then she climbed up on top and was reaching down and trying to pull on the top drawer knob. She couldn't figure it out, of course, but boy, she was trying. She's very smart. Yes, smarty cat. Maybe I'm giving her too much credit. If she were really smart, she'd have had it open, right? It's hard to do if you're a cat, though. Paisley's climbed up on me, basically. Here, hi, Paisley. I might have helped her a little bit once she started digging. There we go, okay. Weep. Yeah, closed cat. Our faculty cat Ari is extremely good at opening cabinets downstairs. If he wants a cabinet open, he's learned. He just reaches up, grabs it, and then opens it. It's just real natural. Like he knows exactly what he's doing. So on the one cabinet that has all of our cleaning supplies and stuff under the sink, we've put child locks on it. The other ones, he just opens them and goes in them once in a while. And I've also caught him opening them and then letting all the kittens go into them, which is ridiculous. But he does that fairly often. Paisley, you are really stealing the stream today. Boys, you gotta carry your weight here. Come on now. Nope. Just napping. Boys, day off, I guess. Grace will dismount. Cat like Grace. Oh, there we go. Time to nurse. Oh, Mom says no. What was that noise you made? Yeah, I need to come in here with another warm compress for her too. That's one of the things I've been doing to try to help her nurse better, is a little warm compress on the belly at least once a day, if not more. I think it helps. It's really hard to tell if it helps a lot, but it seems like it does. She is saying something about that. They do have sharp little teeth already. They definitely do. I think they all have tiny teeth. If any of them don't, it's only herringbone. But and they're very pointy little teeth right now. So I can understand if Mom is going to try to wean them. it's funny how that all comes together. They start to get teeth, and then mom is encouraged to, wean them, and right about the same time that they would start eating. Again, I guess nature's pretty clever that way. Those things they don't just happen to line up. It's worked out. Anyway, now I'm putting this away. You don't get up. Oh, okay, or do get up. That's fine. I was just going to put it away. I should have guessed that you would get up to play with it as soon as you saw it moving. Meow. What do you think, buddy? Basker? These kittens have all had this thing that they seem to like licking on my jeans for some reason. I don't know what it is. At first, my jeans are almost perpetually covered in cat food and kitten food and all kinds of things because this is what I do. But even when I put on brand new clean ones, they still would come over and start licking on them. I thought he was going to do it, but of course, since I'm talking about it, it's exactly the one thing he's not going to do. That's okay. Look at that, though. He wants to be a little lap kitten. Isn't that sweet? Hi, buddy. Did you come over here just to take a nap with me, Basket? Basket in the basket. Oh, big yawn. Big yawn. Good. Steal some of the show back from your sister. Speaking of his sister, I think she's trying to squeeze underneath. Oh, she turned around. Okay, there we go. Hey, where do you think you're going, Pazer? Come here. Oh, okay. So offended I touched your nose. Oh, the worst. How could I? How dare you, sir? I hear you. Yeah, Philly Mouse. More like someday they're going to be like, oh, hey, this chicken tastes just like Foster Dad. Like Foster Dad's jeans. What is it, Basky? What are you trying to tell me? Is that what you're trying to tell me? It's very nice to be settled down in this room for a little while with the rest of the house so hot. Well, and again, I want to be clear. When I say the rest of the house, I mean all the rooms that aren't closed up with kittens in them. So, our master bedroom's fine. My office with Custard in it is fine. This room is fine. We've set DJ's office up as a spare room in case the faculty get too warm. But I tried putting them in one of the cool rooms yesterday, and they weren't having it. So, that's fine. If they don't want to be put up in a cool room and they're fine with the heat, that's fine too. Some cats like it warm. Surprised about Maggie being one of those, but she is. We'll keep giving them chances. I think what DJ and I decided was if we see them, obviously panting or trying to lay out on the cool tile, which they don't usually do, if we see that, Then we'll move them to a cool room whether they want it or not. But we haven't seen that. In fact, Maggie's at the top of a cat tree in the sunroom last time I checked. So, Janie, yeah, no. So I've been trying to get the kittens to eat some solid food, and they, not, some of them have eaten a bite, but none of them are really into it yet, as I was saying earlier in the stream. And it would be early because, again, it's usually 4 or 5 weeks when they start eating the solid food, and they're only just over 3 weeks right now. But probably in about a week, we should expect to see some of them doing it more consistently, which would be nice. I'm biting my jeans now. Oh, and this one is licking them just like I was talking about earlier. Oh, no, he's moved to his paw. Not me, his paw. I mean his actual foot. Yeah, you get it. There we go. See, that's what I'm talking about. What are you doing? I can't get a good angle on it, though. Oh, did I surprise you? Hi, dramatic kitty. What? Hi. Look at that. That's some serious grooming going on. Oh, was that a silent meow? I think it was a silent meow, but you're still going to get kisses, buddy. There you go, okay. What is it, Basky? I'm going to have to check and see when was the last time I fed them. He seems like he wants something. I can't tell what it is, but the only things I can give him are help pooping and help eating. So I guess those are the things I'm going to have to try with him. Oh, hey, look who else is up now. Hi, Argy. You coming out of there? That's some serious grooming, too. Oh, she just sips right on him. That's fine. He's strong enough. They're all strong enough now to get out from under mom anytime they want. So, yeah, he's fine. In fact, I think you can see him coming out the front. That was a little funny, though. She's just like, I'm just going to come sit right on him. Hey, bud. How was that? Heck of a way to wake up, huh? All right, well, I'm gonna get mom her hot compress and probably check these guys and see if I feel like they need me to feed them right now or if I can give them another couple hours. So I'm gonna get to that. If you want to keep watching these kittens, they'll be on the regular Kitten Academy live stream. If you want to watch the orange kittens, they are on the regular Kitten Academy live stream. And if you want, again, to see the orange kittens doing something fun, just rewind until you see them all playing in the doorway on the right-hand side of the stream. I can't remember. It's a few hours ago now, but you can rewind up to 12 hours, so plenty of time to check it out. I want to say it was 10:30 or 11 this morning, probably closer to 11. I'm just guessing. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for joining me on this Sunday. And we'll try to get you another close-up as soon as we can. And we'll try to get you a close-up with the oranges soon, too. I know everybody's got to be wanting to see some more of them, but yeah, we'll work on it. Okay. Good times. I'm not going to be able to give her that warm compress while all these kittens are trying to nurse. I guess I have to delay all those plans, but that's fine. We're still going to wrap it up here. Oh, sorry. I was going to try to get you sleeping, and then I dropped the camera.